Hello friends, today we are going to start our third chapter of science, class number 8th, which is synthetic fibers and plastics by Ashutosh. So let us start our chapter. Some of the explanation of this chapter is, in this chapter we are going to study about the synthetic fibers and plastics. So some of the topics that I am going to tell you or going to study you in this chapter: what are fibers, types of synthetic fibers, characteristics of synthetic fibers, plastics as material of choice, and plastic and the environment. So here are some of the topics that I have told you. So now let us move to our chapter. What are fibers? First of all, fibers can be generally defined as a thread-like structure. These are long and flexible, and there are mainly two types of fibers. In next slide we will study about the two types of fibers, but first of all I have told you the definition of the fiber. It is that this is a very thin, long and flexible strand, and it is also known as thread. So these are fibers. Now we come on to the types of fibers. There are mainly two types of fibers. First of all, natural fibers, and the other one is synthetic fibers. You can see the examples of natural and synthetic fibers. First of all, synthetic fibers: nylon, rayon, polyester, terylene. And natural fibers are cotton, linen, wool and silk. So you know that mainly natural fibers we have to get it from. So let us move ahead. In next slide we are going to study about natural fibers. Natural fibers, the fibers which are obtained by the plants and animals, such as silkworm give us silk, sheep give us wool, we get cotton by the cotton plant, etc. If you want to tell you, if you want to know about the jute, then we get jute from a plant. Okay, so you can know about the definition. I have told you that the fiber or the fiber which can be obtained or which plants and animals give us. Yes. So now let us move ahead. Next slide. Synthetic fibers. In this chapter we are going to study about the synthetic fibers. Mainly we will study about the synthetic fibers, and the definition of synthetic fiber is that the synthetic fibers on the other hand are made by human beings. That is why these are called as synthetic or man-made fibers. These are man-made fibers also. The fibers which are man-made or have been made by man is known as synthetic fibers. So you know about the examples: nylon, rayon, polyester and terylene. Now let us move ahead. Types of synthetic fibers. There are many types of synthetic fibers, but there are mainly 4 types of synthetic fibers in our class 8. First of all, rayon. Second is nylon. Third is polyester, and the fourth is acrylic. So now let us move ahead. First of all, on rayon. Rayon. You have read in class 7th that silk fiber was obtained from silkworm and was discovered in China and was kept as a closely guarded secret for a long time. Fabric obtained from silk fiber was very costly, but its beautiful texture fascinated everybody. Liked it everybody. They like because of its beautiful texture. Everybody liked it. Such a fiber was obtained by a chemical treatment of wood pulp. The fiber was called rayon and artificial silk. It is also used to make bed sheets and carpets. So here it is also known as the artificial silk or rayon. So it was discovered by a chemical and the chemical treatment was put on the wood pulp and it became into rayon. It is also known as artificial silk. So the discovery of silk was in China by the silkworm. So it was kept a secret for a long time, and it is also used to make the bed sheets and carpets. Some of the example of rayon. First of all, there is carpet. Then there is not a bed. There is a bed sheet. First of all, there is carpet, and then it is a bed sheet. Now we come on nylon. Nylon, many of the people should know it. Nylon is another man-made fiber. In 1931, it was made without using a natural raw material from plant or animal. Wow, it's very, very good. So nylon is hair made, means no natural thing was used in it. No natural raw material was used in it. It is prepared from coal, water and air. Wow, it's good. But I want to tell you that it was no raw material, no natural raw material. But there are natural materials such as coal, water and air. But there are no natural raw materials. And it was the first fully synthetic fiber. Nylon was very strong, elastic and light. It was luxurious and very easy to wash. So it became very popular for making clothes. So you have to know about that effect of nylon is that nylon is as strong as steel, and it is elastic and light also. So that is why it was popular for making clothes. Now here are some of the examples of nylon. Rope, rock climbing rope, socks, parachute, tent, car seat belt. You know that high sleeping bag, high area or mountaining sleeping bag. Then curtains. Now we come on polyester. Polyester is another synthetic fiber. Fabric made from this fiber does not get wrinkled easily. Yes, wrinkle gets gets out of wrinkle. You can see that if you will fold out your clothes, then many of the clothes will wrinkle out. But these do not get wrinkled easily. It remains crisp and is easy to wash. It is very, very easy to wash, and so it is quite suitable for making dress material. Terylene is a popular polyester, and terylene is a popular polyester, and it can be drawn into fine fibers that can be woven like any other yarn. Yes, terylene is a very popular polyester, and I want to tell you that it has fine fibers. It can be woven into another yarn also. PET. Now you will think that what is PET? It is polyethylene triphthalate, you can say, or triphthalate. Phthalate is the middle of the word. TEREPHTHALATE. Terephthalate is a very familiar form of polyester. Means PET is a very familiar form of polyester. It is used for making bottles, utensils, films. Films means some of the cards that you can say, and it is also and these are used for films and wires and many other useful products. So PET is also just like a polyester, and many of the examples are also here, such as bottles, utensils, wires and etc. Films also. Here are some of the examples of polyester, wires and bottles. You can see here. Plastic. Yes, here are bottles. manufacture of plastic or polyester also you can say. Now we come on acrylic. Sweaters and shawls we use in winter. So many of these things are not made up of natural wool. Though they appear as wool, these are prepared from another type of synthetic fiber called acrylic. The natural wool is very expensive, but the synthetic wool is very cheaper from the natural wool. So, I want to tell you that I know that many of the people wear sweaters and shawls in winter. I may think that you also wear. So many of these things are not made up of natural wool, but they appear as wool. Why? Because there is a synthetic fiber which is acrylic or artificial wool. There is artificial silk and wool, and the natural wool is very expensive, so people wear synthetic wool or have synthetic wool because it is very cheaper from the natural wool. Yes. Now we come on an example of acrylic. Here is a shawl and here is a sweater, which are just like acrylic, natural wool, but they are mainly acrylic. I want to tell you. Now we come on the characteristics of synthetic fibers. Synthetic fibers possess unique characteristics which make them popular dress material. They dry quickly, are durable, less expensive, readily available, and easy to maintain. This means that they can dry quickly, and they are durable, means they can last for many years or many days. Their life is long. They are less expensive, means cheap. They are cheaper than natural fibers, and they are readily available, means commonly available everywhere in mainly the cloth shops, and easy to maintain. They are very easy to maintain because there are no much there are in the natural fibers rats. I want to tell you that many of the chemicals are not there, so ants or termites can eat them. But the synthetic fibers are such that they are made up of chemicals that termites can't eat them. They can't get rusted out of it. So that is why they are very cheap and available, and they are easy to maintain. They can be kept anywhere in the place. Now we come on plastics. So plastic is also a polymer, little like the synthetic fiber. All plastics do not have the same type of arrangement units. There are arrangement units also, but all of the synthetic fibers or plastics didn't have the same arrangement units. Plastic items can be found in any shape. Some plastics can be recycled, reused, colored, melted, rolled into sheets, or made into wires also. So here are some of plastics we are going to study about. So let us move ahead. I thought that you have been understood it. Now let us move ahead. Types of plastics. There are mainly two types of plastic: thermoplastic and thermosetting plastic. There are two types of plastic I have told you: thermoplastic and thermosetting plastics. Thermoplastics. Such plastics which get deformed, means can get melted easily on heating and can be bent easily, are known as thermoplastics. Example are polythene and PVC. PVC are here. You can see these pipes. These are steels, but they are mainly of that plastics. Some of the that plastics are also painted as steel. So these are painted pipes. These are PVC. So there are mainly two types examples: polythene and PVC. Now we come on ahead. thermosetting plastics. Those plastics, there are some plastics, those plastics which are molded once cannot be softened by heating. Means the shape, once a time the shape has been given, they will not get out. They can't be softened by heating. The example are melamine and bakelite. Here are one switch and sheets of melamine. Plastics as material of choice. Means plastics are the choices of many people. Why their choices now in this topic we are going to study. First of all, there would be an introduction. Then there would be a plastic is non-reactive, plastic is light, plastic is strong, plastic is durable, and plastics are poor conductors. So, the introduction is that if we think of storing anything such as food item, water, milk, pickles, dry food, etc., where we would put it? Plastic containers are the highest objects. Plastic containers seem most. Why we prefer plastic for the storage? Now we will learn in this topic. Plastic is non-reactive, so that we use it. You know that metals such as an iron, it gets rusted up when it is in the contact of water and air. Means it reacts water and air. But plastic doesn't get rusted up because it doesn't get reacted with it when it is in the contact of air and water. Yes, it is non-reactive. Here is a box which is not reactive, it is plastic. That is why we use it. Plastic containers are here. Plastic is light. Being lighter, it is used in many works and is also used to make cars, aircrafts and spacecrafts too. Plastic is light. It is not the sunlight or any light or bulb. It is weight. Weight means you know that 1 kg, 2 kg. So it is very light in weight. So being lighter, it is used in many of the works, and it is also used in making of cars, aircrafts and spacecrafts too. Wow, it's very good that plastic is such usable in our surrounding. Here you can see a car, an airplane or an aircraft, a spacecraft. You can see over here. Plastic is strong. Yes, it is very strong and cannot be broken easily, such as it is also used to make mugs and baskets. Mugs and baskets are two of the examples which you use or I use in our daily life. And these are used to make mugs and baskets which are very hard and cannot be easily broken. Here is a basket of 13 liters and some of the mugs present over here. Plastic is durable. So yes, it is right that plastic is durable, and it is durable for years if you put it safe. And it is cheaper than all the metals that we use in our daily life. Durable and cheaper. Yes, it is right. One of the arrow is for durable and the other one is of cheaper. There is a box in which we put it, then it is a durable and cheaper. If you took any of the pipes, plastic pipes and steel pipes, then the plastic pipes are much durable. So, plastics are poor conductors. Yes, plastics are poor conductors of heat and electricity. That is why the out covering of the wire is made up of plastic, and handle of screwdriver is also made up of plastic, because wires are used in electricity, and the screwdriver, if we use it on the poles, electric poles, then it is also used for the electricity. That is why that people, if the people will not use plastics on the coverings, then they would get an electric shock and they would die. There are chances to die. So now we come on plastics and the environment. When we go to the market, we usually get things wrapped in plastic or packed in polythene bags. This is the one reason why plastic waste keeps getting accumulated in our homes. A material which gets decomposed through natural process such as action by bacteria is called biodegradable. Yes, a material which is not easily decomposed by natural process is termed as non-biodegradable. Since plastics take several years to decompose, it is not environment friendly. It causes environmental pollution, and besides, the burning process in the synthetic material is quite slow and it does not get completely burned easily. In fumes, in the process, it can release lots of poisonous fumes into the atmosphere and can cause air pollution. Avoid the use of plastics as far as possible. Make use of bags made up of cotton and jute. When you go for shopping, the biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste should be collected separately and disposed of separately. And it is better to recycle plastic waste. Most of the thermoplastics can be recycled. However, during recycling, certain coloring agents are added and are limits its usage, especially for storage of food. And as a responsible citizen, we should remember the 5R principle: reduce, reuse, recycle, recover, and refuse. Develop the habits which are environment friendly. Thanks for watching, friends. Please like and comment in our video. And if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe our channel.